Some really great news if you're a fan of narrative-driven games, JRPGs, action RPGs. Tales of Arise has sold 1 million copies. Now you might say that's not a lot, what's the big deal? The Tales series has been around for a really long time, and each entry has managed to sell between 1.5 to 3 million copies. That's enough to keep that franchise going. This game, Tales of Arise, has managed to sell 1 million copies faster than any game in the Tales series. There are a number of things that contributed to this success, the first being a worldwide simultaneous release and a Steam release as well. Steam pre-orders also allowed for price adjustments for countries outside Western Europe and North America. Bandai Namco announced on September 16th that Tales of Arise sales have reached over 1 million copies sold on PS4, PS5, Xbox, and PC. Tales of Arise is the first console JRPG release of the series in 5 years, following Tales of Berseria on PS3 and PS4. The game strives to bring the series to new heights with a revamped battle system and beautiful anime-style graphics. Additionally, Bandai Namco announced Tales of Berseria sales have topped 2 million copies, and Tales of Vesperia Remaster have topped 1.5 million copies. And when you add in the Xbox 360 and PS3 version of that game, it is now at 2.88 million copies sold. If you're wondering what the 3 best-selling games worldwide are, Bandai Namco supplied that information as well. First up would be Tales of Destiny with 1.72 million copies sold. Next would be Tales of Symphonia with 2.4 million copies sold. And finally, the aforementioned Tales of Vesperia with 2.88 million copies sold. Something I'm really interested in is to see which platforms this game skewed heavily towards. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 probably saw the most copies sold of this game, followed by probably PC and then Xbox. I'm not sure though. However, I am interested to see if the Xbox audience is more receptive to these types of games. They haven't been in the past, and this game is not in Game Pass. Overall though, I think this is great news for this series. This is a style of game that has been criticized. Some people seem to think that unless you offer multiplayer and co-op, no matter how long a single-player game is, no matter how much content there is, it's simply not worth it. But these sales numbers and the sales numbers of the games in the series speak to an audience that is receptive and an IP and a genre that is extremely healthy, and I'm very, very excited for the game. I love this game. What I've played of it so far, I'm really enjoying the combat system, very approachable. I like action-oriented. I'm not a big fan of turn-based, and I love the art style in this game. It is a beautiful, beautiful game. Whenever really great single-player games come out and they find support and success, I'm always going to talk about it because I think that they are the bread and butter of console gaming. Multiplayer's fine, co-op's fine, but there's nothing like creating a world and characters that resonate with the gamer and leave you feeling something when you're done and hoping for the next game in the series. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.